Hi guys, and welcome back to Prime World. I am Observer. We're going to take a look at the newest hero, which is what we usually do when I do these videos. I haven't been playing Prime World consistently for a while. And to those of you new to the channel or really haven't seen my Prime World videos before, I'm not pro. Let me just get that out of the way first. So this will not be like a guide on how to play pro. This is more like a hero demo, a hero focus for those of you who are interested in the game or are interested in the hero specifically but haven't been able to afford him yet or those kind of things. So we're going to have a look at what he does. And the hero, you can see actually both of them here. Here we have Nox and Vryl or something, I don't know. It's called that. So this is like the mechanical type version, and this is the more organic type on both of the different sides of the fight. We'll see if everyone loads up here. It would be a shame if they didn't. He's a scorpion of some kind with the tail and the legs and everything, and that's pretty much it. His I feel like he's slightly above average effectiveness in the fight, but then again, I felt like that with all of the new heroes that I've tried, so it's probably just that he's new and people are not used to him yet. So we'll see how that goes. They've added a bunch of new things to the game since last I played a lot. One of the things being that you can now get orange items, like legendary items, instead of just the purple ones. Not legendary, hold on. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Another thing is they merged the English and Russian servers, so you can see, like, for some reason or in this case Croatians, no, Ukraine. sorry for the flag. The Ukrainians and the Russians and generally Eastern Europe ends up on that team, and everyone else on this team with. Yeah, generally Eastern Europe on that side. I'm not sure why that is. If there's been some meeting that I didn't catch or something. So I'm going to jungle this time. And he's a good jungler. He's very effective like that. He has a lot of burst damage a bit later into the game. So what we'll do here is we're going to go through his different skills as we go along. Hopefully we'll do well, but it's going to be a video whether we win or lose. Is mostly about showing off how the guy plays. And again, I'm not pro, so don't expect that. We'll see what we can do. His first skill, and you'll notice that I've activated it already. That's because I want to save the mana, so I usually activate that as fast as possible. That skill is his sort of glowing feet here, as you can see, or claws, or I don't know what they are. It looks cool though, doesn't it? With the whole saw blade thing on his tail and whatever. Let's have a fight here. And what that first skill does is, first of all, it has many effects. One of them is that it makes his basic attacks hit twice, 3 times. So if I activate this, that will be 2 hits every time, 3 times, and then it goes away. Another thing that it also does is it gives him life drain. So when I have this on, I actually drain life based on strength. When I upgrade it, this one here, that will make it work 5 times instead of 3, so double attack 5 times with life drain, and it will also, based on intellect, lower the will, I believe it is, of the opponent. Yeah. Alright. So that's his first skill, and it's very useful. You want to have that on before you attack enemies, usually, before you go into gank and such. And he's a pretty good ganker, especially when he gets a couple of later skills. His second ability, the one I just took now, is basically a burrow kind of ability. It's called Fissure, but what it does is basically he digs on the ground to a location within this type of radius. Teleports there. It doesn't teleport, it digs his way there technically, but he goes instantly. He pops back up, stuns whatever is in his way where he emerges. I'm going to show that off a bit later. I don't want to waste mana on it right now. I'm going to take this upgrade, so we have 5 of those, so I can get some more life drain out of it. So yeah, he does magic damage as he pops up and stuns things. When you upgrade this ability, the pop-up, the what's it called, prairie dog skill, when you upgrade it, he also leaves an egg behind where he came from. And well, I might as well just take that in immediately, so you can show it off here. If I were to go from here to here, pop up there, you can see there's an egg left here, and what I can do within 7 seconds of when I did it, I can hit the skill again and pop back to where I came from, which also does damage. Is a very good escape mechanism, especially when you're pestering or harassing your lane, for example. You can pop back to where you came from. We have someone here that messes with my jungle. That's awfully nice of him. Crap. I'll have to attack the gold camp then. Well, so let's jump back over to the third skill. These defensive slabs, and what they do is if I'm not hit for 10 seconds, I will have a protective shield around me. I'm popping in here to do that extra damage, and back to do a little bit additional damage, just to make the most use of it. I have no mana now, so that's the next skill I need. So this protective shield that I have, that is a passive. It just turns on if I'm not being hit for a while. I need to find something to kill somewhere around here. Oh, they're respawning now. Excellent. And that's based on, I believe, strength. Yeah, how much it protects you, the shield. Now when you upgrade it, actually there's one more thing to it. It also makes it so that when the shield is on, enemies around me will have their movement speed lowered by 30% or something along those lines. When I upgrade it, enemies, if I'm attacked, when the shield is off, when I'm attacked, then it goes away basically, which I'll do now. My run speed is increased by 30% when the shield is not on. So that's also quite useful. If I had any mana now, I would go up here and try to gank something, but since I don't, I'll try to farm a little bit more. That was bad planning of me. Oh, there we are. Just what we need. So let's talk about his passive. Explosive mutagen, that's basically what makes everything explode around me. So when I kill a mob and I have the last hit, they will explode, they will do area damage. If I do that on native land, they will actually also... let's just take this. It will also heal me. So it's quite a useful skill as well. Things are not popping up fast enough here. What I could do and should do is actually go here and kill that little cat creep thing up here. If there were to be a... Nope, there is not. Let's see if their jungle has anything. I need to kill something to the point where I can get some more mana. Nope, the jungle is empty. Let's go back here. Very ineffective what I'm doing now. I need this, the land grab, and I also need this. And we can talk about that too. It's toxic emission, which is basically a sting with his tail, and that is very, very, very effective. It does a lot of magic damage. When you upgrade it, it also stuns whoever you're stinging. It doesn't stun for very long, but it's not enough to stop them. And also, since your shield is usually off at that time, and you're just about to gank something, you have some extra run speed, and you also have this double attack stuff, and basically you do a lot of damage. So you can choose to go either int or strength with this guy, and I've chosen to go mainly strength, which is my auto attack. Should I go for the stinger, or should I... I'm gonna take this because then I can have some more mana. There we go. Let's see if we can afford that quickly. I should have been ganking a long time ago, but not focusing too well while talking here. So I need that stinger, and I need to upgrade it. That's really of the utmost importance right now. Let's see if we can find a couple of more packs here, and we can go ganking. because you can't really gank without that stinger. It's your bread and butter, and that uses a kind of interesting mechanic. So over time, you save up these toxic count things. What's it called? Toxic charges. When we can have up to 3 of them. They recharge by, there we go, we take it now. They recharge every 30 seconds, yeah. And if you don't have one of those charges, you can't use the stinger. If you do have them though, if you have saved up all 3, then you can sting 3 times in a row, and it does a lot of damage. You can see it does 188 magic damage now, but it does really, when you level up, it's a really good finisher. Not even a finish, but stopper, and you have those 3, and you can really crack people down really fast. All right, it's time we go ganking now. Let's see if we can sneak up behind here. Activate our claws, and we'll try to. Dang it. There we go. As you can see, that goes pretty effective with a couple of those stingers. It just goes down with the double attacks and everything, so really does a lot of damage. Now you can see I have 2 of these because it just recharged as I was doing that. So, and goodbye to him. So that was demotivating apparently. We'll see if we can, maybe we can do that. I still have 2 of these. I will have 3 actually in a second, so I can still do another gank. Activate claws. Yep. Just do it fast enough that she can't spin away and go invisible, and it's quite effective. So, did I both disconnect, or oh, we have 2 disconnects. I wasn't aware of that. That's a shame. That usually doesn't happen. People don't really usually disconnect out of anger in this game. The double hit from the claws, oh, there we go. Well, that was a short match. Well, it did demonstrate it quickly though. I guess if you want to see more gameplay of him, follow me on Twitch. I do stream a bit from this game from time to time, in addition to all the other games. And otherwise, I'll see you guys later. We did get barely to see all of his skills. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.